138 code 6, 1300 South Dakota. 1861, 138 code 6. Are you still responding? Roger, responding. We'll respond code 6.
Hello, hi. Welcome to 11:46 p.m. October 18th, 67 degrees in beautiful downtown LA.
41, 42, 44. Traffic units 1X38, 1X38, there's on your ambulance.
Hey.
DUI involved, there's CPI involved.
There's a crosswalk right here. You're walking right towards it. You should use it. There's a crosswalk.
1F21. Continuing 1F21, 20 minutes per show.
Roger, thank you.
Literally was walking, almost got hit by a car, and then walked to the crosswalk that he could have just walked at. That's funny. I don't care that they broke the law. I don't like the fact that he made me stop and I almost hit him. That's what I don't like. I did tell him.
54, late ALS, 9036, South Long Beach Boulevard, Casablanca Place.
When the call back to the payphone, stand by, I'll see if that's transported. Roger.
Information on group provided at 15.
21. You spoke with that dude, they didn't transport.
Also, one of the reasons was that I yelled at him was he turned around and pointed at me like he was mad at me. He was upset that you know, he got in the way of my car. Alright, so where you at? Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you. I'm going to the same place you are. Where's it at?
Battery 4.27 on Sunset Boulevard, 6463, so 5.
1992. Was there a vehicle for TP at our location?
32 West 29, the Maldraft residents, they're walking in.
1992, there was an ambulance traffic DUI involved at 1300 South Figueroa. Is that going to be the same address as your location? 1992, negative. We've been here for the last 10 minutes. We did not observe any PTs or anything in this area. 92 Roger, stand for further for 1X38. Okay, 92 Roger.
Well, now what?
Any unit for man 5x7 Crawford Street at the refresh spot. Looking for male wife 20 years.
Hello, everybody. That's saying hello. Hello back. Hi. Welcome to the stream.
Phone number, but we do have the address.
Well, what shall we do tonight, guys? Should probably grab ourselves a story. That sounds like a good idea. It's Friday night, almost Saturday morning. What's going on over there, Mr. LAPD man? Hi. What's going on over here?
On the Civic and online to say perfect mail and now. Perfect in 6478 already 1913. 10-235, come in. 5166 Obey County, code 206-449, already 47. And 415 to approve. On form, Boulevard, that's position. Subjects are two females, the first and 13
It's your birthday in 9 minutes. Right on, Eric. Right on. It's the birthday month for me. My wife's birthday was earlier this week. Was it Monday? Yeah, it was Monday. And Bronson's birthday is Wednesday. Yay, Bronson. Happy birthday, Bronson. Oh, and happy birthday to you, too. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're so glad you came to celebrate with us today. That's not how the song goes. Nah, you haven't missed anything. I probably have.
Confirm. The northwest corner, correct?
Put my lipstick on for you. Alrighty now. Alright, so, well, now we wait. And now we talk to ourselves. Or talk to you. Or whoever it is. Oh, and another one. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Well, y'all.
Comic unit. Police command is launching over Lacey Street and Avenue 26, Lacey Street and Avenue 26. Second info from CHP. Reported either green or blue lying on matching loc. Male unknown, black sweatshirt, hitting a female unknown. Code 3 incident 649 412.
Engine 93, squad 92, difficulty rating 381, 28, 38th Street East, approaching dead end, 7813.
451 additional unit vehicle at Cato.
A female white 5'6" male with a red hooded sweatshirt, black clothing underneath, holding scissors, and
Engine 25, flight 40, entry ALS 8628.
I don't know what that is, Dawson. Don't know what that is. But instead of asking you, I don't like asking questions that Google can answer. So I don't like when the guys take their because we have two kinds of radios. We have a mobile radio, which is weird because it's mobile, but the mobile ones get put in cars, like they're mounted in your car, you can't take it out. And then we have the handhelds. I don't like the guys taking the handhelds out of the car because one, you could lose it. Two, You can. Victor, man, I can't believe you lost that one. Anyways, you.
13 years, never once been a black sweater.
If people are talking, whoever's around, you can hear it, and you got to turn it down anyway. So we just use our phones. But I do like these. I do like these. How they work? Like if I got 10 of them. Actually, I don't need 10. I need 4. I need 4. Can I make all 4 of them work together? And what's the range? And is there a service I gotta buy? How do these things work? Thank you for the heads up. I'll look into it. All right on, Eric. That's cool. Lori, I have. It's amazing. And having anxiety about parking. All right, you can do a couple things, Lori. You can. I usually park in the parking lot that's walkable. You can park near Universal Studios and take a bus. You can park. Where is it? It's south of the bowl on the east side of the street, on the other side of the light. I think it's Franklin, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Franklin. But I usually park there. Don't have anxiety about it. Just be prepared. When you leave, you're not leaving right away. Just be prepared for that. And also know that you can bring your own food and snacks. You can bring your own wine, your own, you can bring your own cooler, basically. Ryan, yes, I am going to stick with it, but I do need to look at some other things. Not so much for the LA guys, but for some other dudes. Jaden, hello, and you tell your dad what are the magic words. I'm sure he tells you all the time. What are the magic words? Now it's your turn, Jaden. Say it to your dad. What are the magic words? All right, I like your Uber idea. I do like your Uber idea, but I don't think you should park at the zoo. Eric, a phone. Johnny Walker, congratulations. Yeah, don't do the bus thing, but Lori, you could I mean, if you're gonna Uber it, I'd park at the park and ride over at Universal Studios and just take an Uber from there. There's much closer parking lots, I'm sure, but I think it's the North Hollywood Red Line, if I'm not mistaken. But there's some parking rides over there. The energy drinks are here. Car won't get broke into. Don't leave anything. Don't leave a jacket. Don't leave purse, anything visible. Why don't you guys just Uber all the way there and back, unless you are really, really far. Happy 18th, Eric. Ooh, Yvonne and Chris. Idaho. Damn, girl.
Engine 1, spot 3, seizure. 3737.5, Blanchard Street.
Mendez, it's all good. What up, Olin? Ernesto. Ones that make noises, lots and lots of noises. What's up, Silmar?
Avenue, code 265 25 1474.
Hello, Vanessa. Vanessa's been trying to have me say hello since I started. You feel better now? What's up? See you. OD. Olin, I have not shot anything yet. You live in Pinion Hills, 138 to the 14. Yeah, that's far. Since you're coming down that area, I'm probably going to be hopping on the 101. I'd park at the Park and Ride in North Hollywood. Into Uber from there. Uber from there. You shot the foosball. Mendez, we're not discussing anything. I haven't really been streaming. That's why you guys don't know. Or that's why it's been like forever since you've been on one. Because I haven't really been on one.
A 2015 Honda sedan. Check 13 Henry. Check 13 Henry, code Florida.
What flavor? It's a good question. I don't know. The wife put it in the fridge. Bankster berry. I'm a bankster, dog. Colleen, it's twice. You's about to get blocked. Lori, my car only holds, actually it only holds one right now. I rigged it to where you really, well, you can. Oh, all right. Well, if that's what you want, then sweet. Bye. You refuse to buy them. All right. Well, Mel. I wonder how many he does behind your back.
3746 Whittier Boulevard.
What's up, Ontario?
I'm Molina's Pharmacy. Open 911 line of business.
What's up, Ontario? What time is it there? 12:04 a.m. 12:04.
Incident 6496 is regarding a shooting that occurred at 1.105 Salisa in
Mendez, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Like a movie, and then they release them. G'day, mate. Olin, no, 67. It's what you would call perfect. Perfect. Gabriel, yes I did. Eric, I do not. Well, I got Al. Al's down there. But no, I don't. I don't have a San Diego team. Not really interested in it too much, but if the right opportunity comes along, yeah, I'll grab it. What I am looking for is Sacramento. Anybody from Sacramento here? Hello, hello, Sacramento? Jonah, I doubt it. But I'll conversate with you. So, what is it you're doing, and where are you doing it? Raw here. What's up with the sack? Olin, my cousin. My cousin's heading out to Sacramento to run it. And we're going to go test some waters here in first week of November. And then he's moving out there in January. So looking for photographers. Do you get in trouble for doing live chat while working? Melissa, I'm the boss. The only person that'll ever get mad at me for live streaming will be me. And that's because you guys make it where it's hard for me to work sometimes. Sitting in a parking lot with my scanners waiting for a call in Ottawa, Ontario. I own Ottawa News Network. That's funny. Well, you're not live. Well, I guess you are live. You're not streaming, so you're not doing the exact same thing. But right on, dude. You get anything cool lately? Hey, what up, Paulito's Way? What's going on, my Target shopper? Jonah. What? How old are you? How long have you been doing this? Johnny Walker, doesn't need to be crime to make the news. That's not what it's about, man. Streaming's not about crime. Streaming is about adjusting. Ask Olin what they shot tonight. How old am I? I'm 44. 44. I hide in the shadows on purpose. My best feature is right here, so I hide in the shadows. If I go over here and if I start taking off this and turn off lights, you'll see crow's eyes and stuff like that, but whatever, who cares? I got a house fire that left 7 homeless, 1 arrested. I'm 21 and started in 2017. Any chance it was the end of 2017 when you started? Right on, Jonah. Right on. Ask Olin what? Olin, Johnny was saying there's not enough crime in Ottawa, and I said there doesn't have to be crime for you to shoot news in your city. And I said, ask Olin. He shot foosball tonight. Are you a reporter? Shannon, no. I am a cameraman. 22 minutes and I haven't said the N-word. Colleen said part of the N-word. I haven't said the N-word yet. Shannon, do you have Netflix?
Hey, John.
Mendez, that was me. Mendez, yeah, I shot that. I got some hits on it. You have a team of 14? Right on, dude. I like that, Jonah. I like that a lot. Hey, Colleen's back. That's fine. It kind of is boring, Colleen. It's not supposed. I mean, we get lucky if we get something exciting. You got to understand, our job is to grab footage that tells the story. It could be a piece of trash. Doesn't take much footage to sell a story. Work, be safe, Victor. Right on. But back to most people find your footage really boring. Oh, that is their opinion. Let me see what's going on your page. Let's see what you got for you to be yelling at other people or bagging on them. Oh, it's weird. Why am I in your playlist? If it's boring, why am I in your playlist? Huh, interesting. Who buys your photos? Shannon. You shoot photos? Who buys them? Shannon, did you answer my other question? No, you didn't. All right, Shannon. You've asked me a bunch of questions. I'm asking you one. Do you have Netflix? No, Kathy, I haven't. I'm waiting for the moment, though. It should be real interesting. Should be real interesting. No, you don't. All right. Well. the reason I asked that is I'm on a show on Netflix called Shot in the Dark. I'm a news cameraman. I go around and I film incidences, shootings, pursuits, car crashes, things like that. And I sell it to the local news in the LA market. What I will do right now is I'm going to show you, it's old, 2006, 2007. This will kind of explain what I do. Not as well though as the show that you're not able to see, but this right here will and what I just put up there, there's 12 episodes of those. It was on True TV, and it's old. It's over 10 years old. But it'll show you what I do. Times have changed, so we don't have to drive to a feed point anymore. We feed from our car. No, I'm not really a reporter. I'm more of a videographer, video journalist. Just a cameraman. Just a cameraman. Are you a cameraman, camera operator, or ENG? Well, it all depends. Hold on one second. Hold on. Mendez, maybe somebody without a logo shot it, but I didn't see anybody there. Do you see it on the tow truck? If you saw it on the tow truck, then it was me. I got there as it was being put on the tow truck, and no other cameras were there. I watched it leave. Probably just didn't see the logo. Warren, I don't know what that means, but okay. Jonah, I do like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. That would make us global, right? Because right now we're national, and that would make us global. We should talk. CU images. It depends on how woke you are. I'm a cameraman. That's how I look at it. Eric, we kind of don't edit, but yeah, we do edit our own videos. Justin Alexander, right place, right time, right skill set. Catching up on the feed, you buying new hats, you say 4 of them. I don't know what you're talking about, Jerry, sorry. What happened to all the police chases? They changed their pursuit policies for the most part. What's up, Keith? I've talked about this. I can leave right now to go to Vegas. I can leave right now to go to Vegas and talk to you. Problem is, my wife would be really mad if I went to Las Vegas without her. Not because she thinks I'm going to get in any kind of trouble or anything like that. But she wants to get away from the kids and go to where all the buffets are at. She wants to get away from the kids and go where the pools are at. So I got to figure it out a way where I'm probably going to... Mom's in Florida, so I got to wait for Mom to get back from Florida so she can watch the kids. We can make our way up there because I already got a plan. Gonna make our way up there Thursday night. Yeah. Or no, wait, make our way up there early Friday. Her and I are gonna do our thing Friday night. I'll sleep Saturday morning. We'll meet up Saturday afternoon, string Saturday evening. She's driving me home on Sunday. I already got the plan. It's just a matter of Grandma needs to come home so I can give her some kids.
Give a better location for Hill.
But I mean, we're set up. How's your camera hunting going, Keith?
Correct. You and August with the straight up point at the house, so stand by. Put out further when you back no more.
I do need to see this though. Where are we at here?
Negative. Female in the BMW is on the second floor.
3839, come in.
Samuel. I don't think I did. Where was it? Because I feel like I heard one. Feel like I heard a crash last night in Gardena. I do. And didn't go. Yeah, no, I remember it. I was actually with another stringer at the time when the call came out. I'm trying to remember. Was it like 135th and Vanessa or something like that? I don't remember.
Police fighting with a security guard at the location. Code 2 incident 65
139 in Western. Gotcha.
Yes.
When you say bad, what do you consider bad?
21 traffic stop. 5th in Maple, 8th out of Tom Henry, 046.
I went for 5 Henry, on whatever.
Traffic stop at the Maple, 8th out of Tom Henry, 046.
Melissa Parker, experience. And one thing I've come to, one conclusion I've come up with, like it's weird because 20 years later I'm still figuring stuff out. So a rule of thumb basically is wrapped around the pole. That's visual. Anybody die? Batteries are good. Always have two. Jonas Scott at loudlabs.com. And Melissa. So, a rule of thumb lately. And maybe Olin can help me out with this. Anytime something is where it shouldn't be, it has the potential of being news. Here's some examples. Car into a house. Shouldn't be there. Fire. Fire shouldn't be in the house. Or fire in a building. A bullet. Bullet shouldn't be in a body. A bad guy inside the house shouldn't be there. So I know I'm sure there's some exceptions to this thought, obviously, but one of my thoughts is anytime something is where it shouldn't be, it has the potential of being a story. I had a dude who didn't go to a call because he's like, oh, it's just a guy stuck in a fence. Well, that guy in that fence shouldn't be there. That guy should not be there in that fence. So it's worth checking out to see why. How do you stay up late? Oh, I drink. I sleep during the day a lot. I slept today. I slept good. Keith, we'll talk about all that. Right, Olin? I used to say my reality is people's most harshest realities. I'll be there at the worst time of your life. That half of that line was taken out and put into a movie. And Jake Gyllenhaal said it. But that, I came up with that 20 years ago. My reality is people's most harshest reality. I'll be there at the worst time of your life. You won't see me. You will just see firemen and lights and that and that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm over that quote. Am I still in the charger? Yes, I am. ESPN, your statement question doesn't really make sense. One person doesn't make a difference.
3855.
Have the informant on hold.
No plans for a new vehicle at this time. Yeah, always stringing my charger. If I go chase some weather, like snow, I might take my truck. See you images. So you're working with Polly LaPont, or what? How is it? I forgot the last name. LaPont? Is it LaPont? LaPute? Does he still have bleached hair? It's gonna fall out if he keeps doing it. Oh, and that's how I want to retire. But ESPN Network, Zach's just one dude, so he didn't put a dent or do anything with competition wise. Yes, White Spike. That's crazy, man. That and whether Polly catches this or not, you know, I don't care. But that look left in the 90s. Like Flavor Savers left in the 90s. Eric, Zach was good. He just has some personal issues that I guess we can call them personality flaws.
542 South Broadway at LA Hospitality Restaurant. Incident 96.
415 man assaulting a woman, 1015 West 85th Street, 1015 West 85th Street. Suspect male black, approximate mid-20s, blue jacket, code 3, incident 97, ID 1265.
150 Roger from Vermont / Navigator, Pablo Center Party, 12741 Mitchell Avenue, 620 and 1425. 42 South Broadway at LA Hospitality Restaurant. Incident 96.
8.3 Lincoln Boulevard, the County Restaurant, incident 100, ID 4273.
It's good to hear, high maintenance.
Light 2452 Malabar, apartment 6. 2 male Hispanics fist fighting, code 2, incident 102, RD 457.
See you images. Now, when you say was, he didn't change.
95, 0693 01 South Avenue.
2155 Oxford Street, 2156.
Now, that's not true, Keith. That's not true at all. Ask my wife. But yeah, when it comes to this industry, then
Second floor of the building.
yeah. But when it comes to just life in general, like I said this yesterday or the other day, whatever was National Boss's Day, or whatever was National Boss Day, I said this. It wasn't yesterday. I'm a terrible boss, but I'm a great leader. Yeah. I never planned on being the boss, ever, in anything. When I started this, I was very happy just coming and going, doing my thing, making money for someone else. I kind of liked making money for someone else because it was leverage that I had on that person. And if any of my guys are watching, the days of leverage are over. So don't try to use my... Don't try to use my tactics against me. And I'll give you this. I'll give you a reason, even if my guys are listening, and one of the reasons why I was able to use leverage and why my guys can't. Well, they can, but just not as much. The guy that I used to work for, the previous owner of On Scene, before Jeremy, before Zach, was Rob, a guy named Rob. So Rob was cuddled up next to his partner sleeping every night, sleeping. Probably passed out a little bit from his red wine. I was making money for that man while he sleeps. Every night I was making money for him while he slept. So I used that as leverage. Like I needed a loan. The guy charged me interest though, and I don't charge my guys interest for stuff. But anyways, I'm like, hey, I need this camera. Can you buy me this camera? I'll pay you back. And he's like, well, I was like, I make money for you while you're sleeping. I can make more money for you while you're sleeping if I have this camera. So one of the reasons why my guys can't use that leverage against me so much is I'm a player coach.
5th and Broadway. 5th and Broadway. Just was last seen on Broadway.
Now there are nights where I'm at home sleeping, but there's a lot of nights where I'm not at home sleeping while other people are making money for me.
Into the vehicle. Code 3 incident 116
Rob never once went out at night. No. He would have got a DUI. All right, so let's go. Hey, you enjoy my channel. Thank you very much.
One available.
Yeah, there was a small earthquake yesterday.
Units in 12-15, 12-15 additional on your 415 man assaulting a woman. Suspect vehicle corridor Burgundy, last seen 85th towards Normandy. With the female, male suspect remained at location. Additional incident 97.
Yeah, Amy. You need I need a better on-camera light. Any suggestions? CU images. Lately, I don't use a light. I like the natural look. I will only use a light to do a soundbite. But besides that, anything past 15, even if, no matter how bright your light is, anything past 15, 20 feet, all you're doing is putting the reflectors on the fire outfits. You're just showing the reflectors. I don't like using a light. Like I said, I like natural, but I will use it when I do a soundbite. You can walk into Best Buy, spend $100 on one called, I think it's a Savage. They're basic, they're cheap, but any light works. But I will say this: you definitely want to have an adjustable one. You want to be able to adjust it up. You want to be able to adjust the brightness. Why are you asking me? Ask Paulie. He's been stringing longer than me, I think. Right?
He has a deal number.
I think so. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called, Shoreline. It's called Police App. Keith, pulse point doesn't allow you to hear it. Color temp adjustment. Yep, what Olin said. Broadcastify works. Lights are obnoxious sometimes. Pulse points is amazing. Cheater stringing. But I use I think it's called Police Scanner. Scanner app. Uh-oh.
Status is non-issue. There's a pending app.
10 minutes ago.
Did you want this status?
Has been drinking.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Keith, Pulse Point has I know it has Henderson. I don't know if it has Vegas. Or Metro. I'm not sure. Utilize the video DNE network. What's going on? Nick, absolutely. Back in the day, when all those crime shows started, they were just buying stock footage from us left and right because they wanted to show real footage on their shows. Lately, not so much. But we have in the past. What up, Art? A to Z, USA. Scott, question. Why are there a lot of stories about you positive and negative? High maintenance. I don't know what you're talking about. Brendan, it's going. Oh, Amy's back with her impeachment. Good luck with that. How's that working out for you? Maybe if you took your negativity about Newsom and put the positivity into something else, and instead of fighting the system, make the system work for you, you'd probably be in a better mood.
Channel 41 for 9W96.
Where am I at? Detox, I'm in my vehicle. I don't know who you're listening to. High maintenance. I don't know who you're listening to. You can listen all you want. I suggest you listen. One thing I always tell my guys, and I'll tell you guys too. If you have a question, just ask. If you hear things and it rubs you funny, just ask. I'm a pretty honest dude.
Please come in for the EVO. 50-60, Roger.
What do you mean plans with? What am I supposed to do with it, Jonah?
Station. Thank you. Have that for my please.
Well, this is to one person and one person only. I won't use his name on here, but I will say, Alan, shut the F up. You been hitting that hooch? High maintenance, it was a question. No, really wasn't a question. You just said, how come you hear things? And to answer you, I don't know. So you said you heard good things and bad things. Do you want to know if any of them are true? Ask the question. And do I know the person or have I ever met the person? You're in Sacramento, right? You've been talking to Sacramento stringers, right? Oh, good.
Being held over.
Jonah, yeah, for the most part. All right, you are in Sacramento. That's right. So who have you been speaking with? People that have never met me, right? I have an opinion on Brad Pitt, but would it be an honest one? I've never met the man. So you're getting information from people who have never met me. But what I am excited about is the people that are talking crap on me. I'm going to see some. I'm going to go into their market. Woo, woo. All right. Yeah, Melinda, I saw that, and I want nothing to do with it, except to hit the balls. I don't want to sit there and go watch somebody else have a great time. It looks like a great time. I've been seeing some things about it. I don't want to go there and watch somebody else have fun. High maintenance. So who's been talking crap? What's the name of the companies that are out there? High maintenance.
Ryan and 135 out of 135.
Well, your statement goes with your name. Jonah, I don't know, man. I haven't looked. I'm streaming right now. Just gonna mind your business and keep quiet. That's not how you started this, and that's not true. Toot, 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 toot. You can't participate? I don't think so. No. Eric, absolutely not. It was a production company called Carga 7.
Metal pistol, still outstanding.
Carga 7
taken with a driver's license, 2 credit cards, a cell phone. Information on incident 87.
Well, I'll tell you what, high maintenance. If somebody doesn't like me just by what they've seen, they're really not going to like my cousin. 1, he's a hard worker. 2, he doesn't like people. 3, when you get on his list, you don't get off his list. 4, he's my cousin. There's nothing to spill. She's been talking to people that are jealous of my career. That's about all that's happened. And now, their shit talking is going to catch up to them.
North Highland Avenue at Choice Neck, incident 147 or D706.
Ain't that a biscuit? Yes, I did, and I got 3 hits on it. Juan, you have to figure that out, man. I really don't know. 1, I don't know what area you live in. So I don't really quite know that. Caps, that doesn't exist anymore. That area you're talking about, it doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Recently got into an accident in Van Nuys. Yeah, it could have been Caesars at 12:19. So it's pretty much about 24 hours ago. It's still active. No, it doesn't exist, is what I'm trying to tell you. Show me on a map where South Central is. Pull up a map and show me where it says South Central. And I'm not talking about a map from the 80s. I'm talking about a map from 2019. Show me on a map where it says South Central LA. Doesn't exist anymore.
Suspect number 1, male Hispanic, approximately
now it's been renamed to South LA, but there's no South Central LA anymore.
160 or D1509.
And you can blame Ice T and Dr. Dre for that.
1754, phone watch commander. 1754, 1754, landline the watch command.
6496. 32. Additional PR callback from your battery district 2130 West 54th Street. No needed incident.
So back to you, Juan. Juan, it could have been any number of photographers or companies that are out there. If you watch the show, you know the companies that are out there. Art, no, I don't. Can't you tell? JP, everybody drink. Where are we at here? Who do. Art. All right. So here's the honesty in it. Hold on, I gotta listen. Saved by the tones. Eric, don't know. Hold that thought about South Central. Says the girl in Sacramento.
Yeah, we're Hollywood. 15812, 15812, man.
Hollywood and Gower.
8779.
Roger.
We have door 21.
Water or so.
17 repeater, call to base one. 1258, call to
George 21, monitor your cell phone for a message from 2 George 17.
Where are the rest of those noises? All right, so do I enjoy going live? Going live actually hurts my stringing. But due to the show, I was able to kind of capitalize on going live and turn YouTube into a secondary income, supplemented income. It will, unless I change what it is I do on YouTube, YouTube will never make more than stringing. Now, streaming absolutely can make more than stringing. The type of streaming I do, not so much. Now, there are streamers that are just out of this world. There is a ceiling when it comes to stringing. There's a ceiling when it comes to stringing. There is a ceiling. There is no ceiling when it comes to streaming. But the particular content that I create, it doesn't go higher than my stringing. So I do stream because it does create an income. I'm sitting here anyways. I like it for the fact that I can communicate with you guys, but I also don't like it for the fact that I can communicate with you guys. I don't suggest all stringers go live. I am confident enough with my skills, or I don't care if people know where I am. But it's supposed to kind of be secretive when you're doing this job. I'm not very good at being secretive. I mean, I can keep secrets. I'm just not very good at being secretive. All right, so hope that all makes sense. High maintenance. In the 80s, you could look up a map and it would say South Central. Then when it got popular in music and it became a thing, they got rid of it. City council members had a meeting, had a vote. So yes, it used to exist on maps. It's not just a ghetto thing that people make up. No, it existed. And then it took off, and people don't like the way it sounded. It's like Compton Boulevard. Compton Boulevard is Compton Boulevard in Compton, but as soon as it leaves that city of Compton, all the other cities change the name of it because they don't want to be called Compton Boulevard going through their city. So it is what it is. All right. Thank you. You're welcome, I think. When is season 2? Boom, JP. Everybody drink. Caesar, sorry to hear that.
We're on 405 freeway. HP is standing by with a female at the Shell gas station, incident 0042.
David, 872 0997, last up Falcon, male Hispanic.
979, Roger.
Ready, Sam, are you back?
How long have we been going? An hour and still no story. But it is the perfect time right now to get a story. It really is.
Welfare check 238 East Vernon Avenue, apartment 203, close to
1735, you notify MTA we are getting ready to reopen north and southbound Woodley Avenue.
63, put the corner step one door today.
953, Roger. Bringing in suicide 462 Stanford Avenue, code 2.
Keith, I used to. As I get older, my sixth sense, or my spidey sense, or my Scotty tingle. Some of you guys will understand that. Peter Tingle, it's freaking hilarious. I used to. Not so much anymore. As I get older, it's weird. I'm not.
Okay, you're 7640
trying to-
Florida Boulevard. It's Fauna Auto. Incident
Tiptoeing around this
183
answer. I'm not psychic, nothing like that. I don't know what it means to be a Leo or a Cancer or when the stars are aligned. But growing up, pretty much my teenage years to about my mid-30s, I was I had spider sense, and I was able to predict my stories. I kind of knew when a story would happen. I was also able to predict a lot of things. I would walk into a room and I knew what was going to happen. Or I'd walk into that room and I went through 20 scenarios in my head. So when that one scenario took place, I was aware of it. So maybe I was just cautious. Maybe it wasn't a sixth sense. But the older I get, the less it is. And I think that's because my mind is many, many other places besides nothing, like it used to be.
Southwest watch 7 units, cut off and check out watch meter. Southwest watch 7 units, check out, cut off and check out watch meter.
Eric?
Well, 0163.
11277 Native Avenue.
You just turned 18, right?
Your Maryland Street at 1817 Southwest Westmore Avenue has not been agreed to code 2 domestic violence.
My favorite actor.
118.
Well,
Incident 178.
you guys have been watching me long enough. Who's my favorite actor? Who's my favorite actor? I'll give you a hint. He's finishing up probably one of the best awaited sequels ever. Oh, and no. Melinda, I don't think so. Why are you going so slow and your window's down? What's up, buddy? Gotta be aware of that stuff. Aaron Paul, that's funny. But speaking of Aaron Paul, I'm a little behind. So the past week I've been catching up, and I am on season 4, episode 7. I'm catching up so my wife and I can watch the movie together. So I need to finish the season so we can watch the movie. Caps, he used to be. He kind of used to be, but he doesn't have the longevity of the other dude I'm thinking of.
255 BOC notified.
9, identified.
We speak the vibe when you're clear, and do I have another case available?
I do quotes from a movie that he's in all the time. All the time. I don't say anything that Sylvester Stallone says. Yo, Adrian. Nah, man, I'm talking about any of you boys seen an aircraft carrier around here? Gutsiest move I've ever seen, man.
Engine on 11272, sick person ALS, 119 West 64th Place, Unit 1, South La Brea Avenue.
See you, who's the worst actor ever? William? Or my guy who feels the need? The need for speed. That was Goose, though. That wasn't Maverick. And I am so looking forward to the movie Maverick in 2020. So good. It's gonna be so good. So good. Keanu Reeves is great. And he's had longevity.
29-879, Wilford Chef, 15233 Rayan Street, code sensitive 1510 RD 1972.
You provided. And I'll take all one handle through it. Car switch system, please.
89 cancel incident 0192 11 key 17 handle.
Don't take compliant.
285 Berry Avenue, incident 649, RD 842, time now 507 radio, 1446,
Why?
Hill Drive, incident 0045, RD 808.
What's going on there? That's weird. High maintenance, we're not talking about the best. We're talking about favorite. So we're talking about people's opinions. And to say that one actor is the best, there's no such thing as the best actor. You can have your favorites, but there is no such thing as the best actor. There's actually no such thing as the best anything.
Airport Uniform 15 man, 17th and Union at Silverman Park.
Keith, I don't need to at all. I don't need to at all. I just do it because it makes things easy. It lets people know exactly why I'm there and who I am and who I'm not because of the vehicle I drive and the areas I go to. And I didn't start with press. I started with just regular street clothes with credentials around my neck, and then I turned into a little outfit with like dicky pants back in the day. And like a button-up shirt. And then when I started working at night, I started wearing like LA County Fire shirts, Compton Fire shirts, LAPD shirts that supported the areas I worked. But I started getting confused for being with LAPD, LA City Fire, LA County Fire, and that is right about the time we got into war. And I was watching a lot of war footage, and I saw all the cameramen out in the war zone have press on it. So I decided to throw it on there.
Company does not have a specific name. Advised business is a Thai food business.
Caps, yeah, but you know, people like Robert Downey Jr., people like Johnny Depp, they're cheating. They got earpieces. I mean, it's kind of like when an artist uses a projector. You know, when an artist uses a projector, they're kind of cheating. So when a actor has an earpiece in, it's kind of cheating. But you know, I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of Johnny.
Quit 51, abdominal pain, BLS, 1300 Lancashire Boulevard, building 3429. Upper left first aid, 86.
Show me clear and watch nice.
Jones transporting one female. Your time, Marlon, 45273, USC, MC, Hospital. 4331 Honduras Street, Unit C. Subject male black, wearing a white sweater with Nintendo designs, blue jeans, white shoes, code 2, incident 212, RD 1347. Willis Avenue, second party involved, calling back his that the suspect is the white female Hispanic. No further. He disconnected the line to do something.
I can go for a story.
17 you should be code 627.
And TL22,
name or description for either PR.
Keith, that's a good question.
4072.
Maybe
38526 10th place east, cross of East Avenue Q5.
one out of 100 times. Not very often. There's times where I'll let PD know that I'm there, just so one, they're not surprised, or if I'm walking up behind them, I'll be like, "Hey guys, what's up? Media's here." I'll just let them know so they're not frightened or they wonder who I am. But for the most part, no.
At the gas station.
Can I read? I don't know. What do you want me to read?
Engine 57, abdominal pain, BLS, 8170, McKinley Avenue, south of Ross Avenue, from the back house.
135 West.
But I only do that so it makes a friend. You know what I mean? So one, it doesn't look like you're hiding. But for the most part, nobody should be doing anything wrong for you to have to say, "Hey, I'm here." But there's been times where it'll hurt you if you say where you're at.
People facing westbound on Elmwood, a white Jeep, the windows.
Keith, same. I only use press because, our Constitution doesn't say freedom of the media. It says freedom of the press. And it's something I ran with, and now people that don't like me use the word media on their chest. People that do like me use the word press on their chest. So you can always tell who's a fan and who's not. What was inspired by the movie Nightcrawler? My job? I think the movie Nightcrawler was inspired by my job. Nothing was inspired by the movie. The movie was inspired by us. What up, SoCal? Eric, I've been arrested multiple times. Multiple times. Caps, yeah. I got hits on it. I think it's episode 6. Let me find it. Frazzled, what episode is all my arrests on? Is it episode 6?
Incident 220.
Or is it 14? Let me see.
Unstated DTs gathering in the parking lot, playing loud music, drinking, being loud.
Was that my first story? Are these my arrests? First story and arrest? Yeah. Alright. So I don't talk about all of them, but I talk about most of them right here. Man, I missed that studio. That was one of the coolest projects I ever accomplished and finished. I missed that studio 2 days ago. He's like, "Hey, when are we going back to the studio?" And I was like, "It doesn't exist anymore, buddy." But I am building a new something. Junior, I don't know. You don't need credentials to do what we do, Keith. You don't need credentials to do what we do. You need credentials for the designated area for media set away from the public. If that is already designated, you're too late to the story. Olin, it all depends on what my footage is. Last night I went and talked to a gas station attendant about the earthquake. PIOs, sergeants, battalion chiefs, it all depends on what I get and how hard I want to work the story, or if I have competition, or the time of the day.
Roscoe from 245 freeway, 17 Paul 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
Squad 8 responding to your engine for a traffic collision, now ALS.
Eric, I do.
Head injury. Sunset Boulevard, across of Kings Road.
Fairfax, please. Incident 228 and RD 1184. 72.
Palito.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, north of Rinaldi, between Tampa and
St. Hollywood Unit Ambulance Overdose 1485 North
Alta Vista Boulevard. Code 2, incident 233, RD 644.
What do you say for witness? Well, if they witnessed a crime, I don't ask them their last name, and I try not to say, "Hey, can I interview you?" Because that kind of makes people nervous. I always say, "Hey, can I grab your statement?"
1735.
Shauna, she won't be able to say it. I put her on timeout.
311.
She said she had a big announcement, and now I'm making her wait.
227 all, are you done call?
Eric, yeah, sometimes.
Call 155311. There's no one in CSC. License plate is 8 Davis.
Keith, yeah, we get turned down all the time.
2007 BMW.
Get turned down all the time.
14418 Oxnard Street, Van Nuys.
43, 14 George 43, switch to simplex for 14 George 21.
6047, somebody else was responding with 7CL23. 6 David Nora Union 838. North of Union, 6 David Nora Union.
Rainbow Bar, and we don't know what
It's David Nora Union 838.
What reasons? Because they don't want to talk to me, I guess. I don't know. I don't ask them why. They say no, I move on. A lot of times what I'll do, if there's a big crowd, I'll walk over and be like, who wants to be on TV? Somebody always raises their hand.
Just mark to 3rd and Winter. We're going to be at 7-Eleven parking lot on the northeast corner. It's going to be a female, approximately.
Johnny Walker, not quite understanding the question. I sell to the news. See ya. See ya.
Again, it's 16X36, 16X36, hit around the Savannah Shell and 5 freeway into the 20, marking 1681. 3rd and Whitmer, it's coming on over. 36, Roger.
On standby. 49 over.
Explain.
906, I'm going to invite on the PC, not involved.
Explain.
Walking off, good night.
6RP103, Roger, good night.
49, Roger.
Taxi, FD notified rescue 03 responding.
Oh yeah, Johnny. I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate at all. Keith, not sure I understand the question. Keith, we don't really edit. I mean, I might edit a caught on camera crash, but for the most part, we don't really edit. If I shoot 5 minutes, I'll give them 5 minutes. They're only going to air 15 seconds of it. Hey, thank you for the dollars. Woo woo! Look at that. I just made money. Sitting here doing nothing except talking on my phone. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Patty. Not happily, though. It depends on where you get your bang.
124, engine on squad 131, battalion 17. Traffic collision, person strapped, 25th Street East, cross of East Avenue,
Ambulance, 80W suspect, 30 Main, 30 Main. Proceed to 250 to 135.
What dodgeball story? What dodgeball story? Are you talking about the one where I was the team captain? Softball. Softball. Not dodgeball. Softball. I don't know a dodgeball story.
35 responding code 3 from Central Station, 30 Main.
Thank you, Love Dragon. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's a great idea. Like I should get a drone too, huh? I'm not digging the lights behind me.
Oh yeah, it's code 41553 stepped off.
I've been thinking about getting a softball game going, but I don't know if it's a good idea to put bats in our hands. It'd be fun to do RMG on scene against LOUDLABS. I don't know if RMG has enough to fulfill a softball team, or if On Scene does anymore, but I do. It'd be cool to have RMG and On Scene against LOUDLABS. Problem is, there will be beer drink, and we all have weapons.
85 North Alta Vista Boulevard. It's most likely.
Caps don't care. Dodgers out. I'm out.
25. We're inquiring now.
Johnny Walker. Let me explain something to you. You ever hear that expression, you get what you pay for? I wouldn't wear a vest at anything under $1,000, man. It's your life, dude. It's your life. I went to downtown LA and they're selling bulletproof vests without the armor in it for $30 as fashion. Do I wear a fanny pack? I used to. I used to have a Jimmy Z's fanny pack. Anybody remember Jimmy Z's? Your son's vest was $5,000? See, Patty? Would you put your son in a $100 bulletproof vest? No. So just be aware of that. Just be aware of that, Johnny. You get what you pay for in life, man. So, like I said, I wouldn't put a vest on that costs less than $1,000.
It's gonna be Kyle, Tom, John.
And the CZ here in the platform mail white camp.
Click on 27, stop 10, seizure. 2626, 221st, please, 10 minutes.
13371.
Johnny, you can wear a $5 vest or a $30 vest all you want. You can wear a $100 vest. You can wear a $5,000 vest. But when it comes to the vest being used and working for what you bought it for, I can wear a shirt that says bulletproof on it. It doesn't mean it is. No, there's no open carry in Los Angeles. Are you kidding me?
12.35, 12.35, I'll have the water matter.
How long have I been going? Oof, hour and a half, huh?
Street City Hall, 435.
I'd like to get you guys something. It'd be cool to get something. What's up, security guys? How you doing? How you doing?
For Calvin Tom John 913371, it's requiring a name.
Well, Olin, depending on where you are, it is. They're just concealed very well. And yes, I know what I said. What up, Wade?
With a beard, 5'6".
484.
How you doing, man?
Correction investigation incident 281.
Go to incident 279 RE 1372. Loitering. Go to incident 279.
Contact going to be 223-273.
29 on Tom, it's on 913371 for Andrew Kinzel, license status valid. PW suspect 9973 Sharp Avenue, suspect is a male, white, 390, 20 years.
Right on, dude.
Unknown location of the knife now. Code 2 incident
Sweet.
280 in early 1959.
Hit me up when you get out here, dude. Mr. Wade. Oh, hey, high maintenance is back. What's my rule of thumb? How far? Walk up to the dude. Interview him. I did explain this though to one of my photographers yesterday, and I can also pass it on to you. So let's say you got a dead body sitting right there. Obviously not going to interview the dead body. So let's say you got a dead body right there. It's what I call shoot it accordingly, which means shoot 5 to 10 seconds of the dead body clear as can be. That way, when you tell the stations there's a dead body, you're not a dead body. But look at it like a movie. Rated R. That image is rated R. So now, what's next? PG-13 or NC-17? NC-17, right? So now shoot it NC-17. Maybe blur it or out of focus or come back a little bit. Then shoot it PG-13, where you wait for the fire guys, you shoot up. Then you got to shoot it PG, where you maybe zoom in on the foot. And then you shoot it G, where it's really wide. But you got to break it down on how you do it. Some of the Spanish stations will definitely show the rated R footage. But channel, like let's say NBC on your morning news, they want that PG-13. So blood is fine. You just got to be careful. But like I said, any situation, shoot it like a movie. Shoot rated R, then shoot rated NC-17, then PG-13, then PG, then G. No X. Don't ever record rated X. High maintenance, that's your opinion. Again, thanks for it. Gerardo, there's your problem. You care about what other people think. Stop doing that. Alright, I'm really getting tired of talking to you guys. No offense. I'd rather just go chase a story. No, I don't have it out for you. But with a name like that and with the comments you're leaving, yeah, I'm going to mess with you. Frazzled, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, that one time.
The units respond. Southbound on Virgil.
Melinda, I'm too old for music to pump me up these days. When I was younger, yeah, for sure.
Walking northbound.
But I'm too old to be pumped up by music. I still, where was, who asked that question? Who asked? I've talked about this before. Where are you at? Gerardo, I still get nervous to this day going to a scene. Like, if we go to a scene right now, I'll be nervous going up to it. Even though I know what to expect, it has nothing to do with the unexpected, is I just still get nervous, which means I care. Now, I don't care what other people think about me anymore. I spent a lot of my life thinking about what other people thought of me. It's just a waste. But yeah, I still get nervous. It's just because I care. Yeah, Frazzled, I remember now.
Suspect swerving, speeding, and making abrupt stops. Last seen on Broadway towards Mission Information instead of 298.
Correct, high maintenance, and therefore you expect to be treated a certain way, and I'm not going to treat you like that. Because you're spoiled, you expect things. Entitlement. I bet you walk slow across a crosswalk, right? I bet you walk slow. Entitlement. And because, like I said, because the name you use, and now you just said you're spoiled, why am I gonna be nice to you?
Unit 205-10841, Reseda Boulevard, code 20301, RD 1728.
You are high maintenance. You are asking me to treat you differently. You are. Keith, speaking of this, and some people aren't gonna like this, you ever notice how fat people drive like they're fat? When you're in the car, you're the same size as everyone else, but yet you take wider turns. Why is that?
Additional unit request. Suspect is male, black, wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, walking northbound.
Engine 183, traffic collision, BLS, Mission Boulevard, cross of Reservoir Street.
You had your LOUDLABS press shirt. Gerardo, it's not how it works, man. I mean, it is, but it's not. What market are you in? Where are you at? If you're in LA, good luck trying to sell stuff, not being on a team. It's good and it's bad. We kind of ruin the market here.
Fine incident 01872 7 Edward 1.
North Santa Barbara. Ooh, you had a fire yesterday. You had a fire. It's hard to get going, man. It really is. It's hard to get going.
Suspect male wearing a red hat. Stand by for additional incident 307.
Caps. Every city has that.
6XL56, tell them update their status.
Every city has that. Yeah, see, Frazzled, even Frazzled knows. And I think she's someone's grandma. I hope. Otherwise, I just offended you. And if I did offend you, I'm sorry, Frazzled. You know I am. I've met her before, so it's okay. Frazzled looks like one of my mom's friends. Like, literally looks like her friend. She has a friend named Marie. She looks like Marie. Actually, it's Marie and Tony. And Marie and Tony are sisters, and she looks like the sister of Marie and Tony. But yeah, Frazzled looks like she'd hang out with my mom. My mom is Now, see, now I don't want to say how old my mom is because it's offending. No, I didn't say you were the same age as my mom. I just said you'd be friends with my mom. I want to say my mom is born in 53 or 52 or 51. My dad was born in 42. My mom's 9 years younger. So whatever that is, it's either 51 or 53.
662 Justin Street has a male Hispanic in the backyard wearing a maroon sweatshirt meeting the PR.
Male Hispanic, gray sweatshirt, red
Mom's sleeping. She's in Florida right now. Do I ever play golf with my mom? Absolutely. My mom is the reason why I golf. Kind of. Growing up, I was a driving range kid and as some people say, a putt-putt golfer or a miniature golfer. I learned how to hit a golf club 4th grade, 5th grade, and just messed around ever since. And then by about 10 years ago, probably 11 years ago now, my mom hit me up one Mother's Day and said, hey, I'm going golfing. Would you like to go? Well, can't say no to mom on Mother's Day. So I went and I started keeping score. It's the very first time I ever kept score. And I've been keeping score ever since.
Occurred, snow code 2. Suspect is a male, black, late 30s to early 40s, wearing a beanie, gray long t-shirt, unknown colored shorts. The victim is a male, white, late 30s to early 40s, beard, wearing a plaid shirt with jeans and a stroller. Unknown location of the suspect at this time. Makes addition to 0302.
Hey, Wendy. How are you? Good to hear from you. Ooh, I have a couple pictures I need to send you. I'll send you either tomorrow or after we get done with the stream. I've been messing around taking pictures of the boys, and I got a couple good ones. Mondo, I don't know those two. Actually, I have heard of Johnny 5-0. The only Fluffy I know is Gabriel Iglesias. And I'm not a fan of what I call loophole media. That's what cop watchers or First Amendment auditors are, in my opinion. They're loophole media. They're not there to teach the lesson that they say they're there for. They are there to instigate and be the victim. They're there to instigate a situation and then turn themselves into a victim. Kind of like a stringer that I know. Johnny, we talked about this already. No. Absolutely not, Johnny. The reason is it's not open to the public. It's a competition. So if you're not in the competition, you're basically just watching other people have fun. It's like, it'd be like going to the mountains during the summer, going to a resort during the summer. Now, some people might like that, but if you're an avid snowboarder, going to Mammoth during the summer hurts. Hurts. Yeah, you can ride a mountain bike. Yeah, you can go fishing. But to look at what could be, so going to Angel Stadium and watching other people hit off into that stadium does not sound fun to me at all. At all. Olin, give me a second. Oh, it's open to the public. to watch, but not to participate. First Amendment auditors, Olin. That's what I call loophole media. First Amendment auditors. First Amendment cop watchers. Well, not necessarily cop watchers. First Amendment auditors, the guys that go to the post office and wait for the cops to be called on them so they can learn them. And you know, as a member of the press, there's certain things we can and cannot do. There's certain places we can and cannot be. They find the loophole and basically have an excuse to yell at cops. What's up, Keith? Why are you missing all these car fires, Keith? Stop watching me. Go to work.
cameras studying traffic to Woodman, 1 down, Southwest Storage, go 333 for 1945.
Keith, I'm just giving you a hard time. But what's going on at the 5 at, why was that signal at the 5 at Branford? What was up with that?
CNL 80 Rider Kid 61084 Mercedes.
It's gone now, but anyways, whatever. Keith, I'm just giving you a hard time. Was it on the freeway, Keith? If it was on the freeway, then that's kind of a story. God, is it a thin line between you and cop watchers? Mondo. Depends on who you ask. We're all looped together as media, but those guys give us a good name. So the way that police officers used to think of stringers is now how they think of cop watchers, and they give us respect because they know we're there to put the story on TV. That's not why cop watchers or First Amendment auditors are there. They're there to basically embarrass the police or sheriffs. So I golfed with a police officer not too long ago, and this conversation came up. And if you know the difference, you respect us more. Otherwise, we're just kind of all looped into the same thing.
38 Roger, we have nothing further.
I like that, Wendy. I like that.
Entry into the building, no visible
That's a good story, Keith.
as we driven around.
Engine Patrol 114, Squad 135, and a medical rescue, 170th Street East, Avenue J.
Keith, I like visual. Anybody die? Anybody trapped? Just because a car hit a tree doesn't mean it's a story. Excuse me, it all depends. If it's a vehicle into a structure, remember it's not going anywhere. You might miss transport, but the vehicle's still going to be there. Get the vehicle being towed out. See if you can get in the house and get the damage.
53 Adam, you don't have the code. It's going to be 53 and 53 Tom 1 only for that 10
Another reset now.
Okay, you see that it's 346. Just stand by. She's still in conversation. Facing eastbound. It's dark colors. So we're going to have a violation. You see it's going to be directing and cross down the western.
Engine Squad 54,
Jesse.
Assault ALS.
Difficulty breathing.
Salt Lake Avenue.
Difficulty breathing. Difficulty breathing. Which my immature head hears difficulty breathing, and then I giggle.
Red. Purging to Civic Center incident 347 already 132.
Evicted on the path of the cross hospital.
We'll take that back in right for us. Put the back quarters available.
I think I'm hungry.
Twin Squad 3, chest pain. 306 South Laverne Avenue, Unit M Mike, Repetitive Street.
They're calling regarding the shooting on the freeway. Driver
Engine 42, Squad 47, difficulty breathing.
Anybody
308 String Avenue, F Street.
The RO's location.
Negative.
I'll advise the CHP. Thank you.
Comments for emergency contact info. 24415 belongs to my children.
406, you can show me code 6 from the call in Judson.
13 FDs and routes to verify the reminder is DWP said they were coming from.
Which is 143 additional yards recording at Transport of Woodman suspects This male with 3 other male Hispanic passenger inside the black vehicle.
Entry 131, back train, BLS 37722 Landon Avenue, Saturn Avenue.
Anyone is responding to the Red Purple Living Center 101 South Hill Street, incident 347.
1981. The suspect is now inside of the house in the living room. The father's name is Joseph Gregorian, no shirt, blue hair.
Alright, good job everybody. Let's shut down the trick part and then transition over.
Police station to change over. Chase, let me know when you're ready for that violation.
Okay, 43 code 6 in the air of Chatsworth, no voicemail. Go ahead and cancel my to normal 36 months.
FB15, 14 FB15, come in.
It's to Sharp Avenue.
Mondo, most people are.
74th Street, suspect female, black, 16 years old, black, 116 54th Street. Suspect vehicle, black Kia.
And there's a good chance that's what I'm eating today.
Oh, no, 1364, 1347, identify.
Red pants, standing in front of location.
When I say gonna have that today, there's a good chance I'm having myself in and out for lunch.
Now, code 9412. Yeah.
W. Domestic violence around 5177 Street, code 355, 1255.
Sorry, can you call back and confirm the address? I'll call you out here.
Lately, Caps, I've been getting just 2 cheeseburgers. Instead of getting a double and fries, I'll just get 2 cheeseburgers.
Centenary Drive.
With onions, no tomatoes.
Yeah, 15 ounce for one. Just want to wash mine off.
Jumbo Jets are good. If you're hungry, man, they're good.
Inside 13223 South Floorwood Avenue, 132nd Street.
Asking woman 223 West 88th Street. Incident 358 RD18 officer for addition.
01. County your trespass to 6829.
What's a lot? 2 cheeseburgers? No, I don't get fries. I just eat 2 cheeseburgers. It's basically the same as a double and fries.
354 energy 258.
East 54th Street. Suspect is under the influence of narcotics and is now an ambulance battery domestic violence. Additional incident 279.
Yeah, Frazzle, I hate tomatoes. My dad could have a tomato sandwich. Just tomatoes and mayonnaise. You add some cheese on that, oh, he'll be so happy. I don't think I told you guys. And I definitely haven't shared a picture of my dad's birthday. Can't really call it birthday cake.
Public storage.
There's only 2 people laughing right now. Me and my sister.
Battery domestic violence 4150 West 77th Street. Good 2 incident 355 rating 1255.
KNX 1781, 71081. The suspect is now inside the living room, threatening to burn the house down.
No, Mondo. That's not true at all.
833, Roger. Thank you.
Never heard of that, Patty. Never heard of that.
43 good. 1020 for X12 at Holy Cross. The crime scene will be at 144 Chatsworth.
This is 450 Roundabout, woman 223 West 88th Street, Hispanic, male wearing a beige and black shirt. Female Hispanic wearing a black dress. Incident 358.
Chips and salsa sound good.
57, Roger.
Frazzle, no.
Agent 17, Squad 40,
No,
difficulty
thank you.
breathing.
Thank you very much.
5654 Pickering Avenue, Whitley Street.
There's no one.
1701 is posted to the area.
Mart, it is. It is for me.
870 Woodley Avenue.
It is a quiet night for me. Been out since 9. And I haven't hit record yet. That's not good.
Engine 136, Squad 134, unconscious. 40744 North 27th Street West Avenue and November 12th.
Olin, come ride with me. I'll be live streaming from there. Victor might join us, but there's Victor can go ride with Mike, and you can ride with me. But yeah, I'm heading first week or second weekend in November.
David 848.
Mart, I rarely hear that. I can tell you're an old timer just by calling it buffing. Would you rather have a second camera guy or alone? Oh, alone. Definitely alone. Second camera guy's not going to do anything for anyone. Two stringers should never be at the same place unless it's the end of a pursuit. Well, two stringers on the same team should never be in the same place unless it's the end of a pursuit.
Okay, for you, Roger.
Brush 97.
Do you have the AAA number for that other tow?
Negative, you didn't have
Four?
Headquarters right fire, 97 district. Engine ready 97. Engine 41.
Mondo,
Engine 76, task force
it's twice
27.
now.
Engine 86.
It's twice.
Engine 90 with air ops.
I don't understand. You know what? Actually, I don't care to understand.
Reported brush guard at 8020.
Not to be rude.
Canyon Road, across the Laurel Canyon, Channel 5, TACA 12.
Years ago, it was Breaking News Network. That was the #1 here. Where are you at? You're in New York?
SC6 en route to vegetation.
Mart. Who's the biggest company now in New York?
Can you show me the 1926 call?
We got red sleeve baseball jacket, broken at Pure's neighbor's home and his belongings down on the sidewalk. Code 2, incident 3.
Thank you for noticing, Mart. Thank you for noticing.
Metro Engine 21.
Look at the pot. Look at the pot calling the kettle.
Present unknown type. Black vehicle possible Honda. Eastbound transfer from location. Came in.
Ooh, windy. That sounds fun.
That
sounds fun. Yeah, Mart. He definitely picked up the sixth thing. The sixth thing I can't teach you. But yeah, no, I couldn't be any more proud of that guy.
Here is the security guard. Clear the building, then locked it up. PD no longer needed. 361, 3D1,
SV6 Red 5. SV6, I did copy you, and just a heads up, it looks like the freeway's still blocked, so you might be able to still go grab that story if the fire is nothing.
Personnel 7 units. For Alpha Constitution of your
I was listening to CHP and they said that there's something done. I don't know, okay, I'm driving right now on the 5 and it doesn't look blocked to me.
Copy that. Gerardo, how can you get a ride along? Well, you need to be in the LA area. Get yourself to the LA area. You either give me $300 or $500, depending on how long you want to sit with me, and email me, scott@loudlabs.com. Unless you're a firefighter or a police officer, then you can ride for free. Or if you're Olin or Wade, then you can ride for free.
Outside the division.
BW coming in current. This is 2 minutes ago from 1404 Chatsworth Street. Suspect last seen eastbound Chatsworth in a black
I'm laughing because I just read
unknown model Honda.
what Cheeseburger Boy said.
Possibly the Corona gang members, 6 feet, 160 pounds. Number 123 wearing navy blue shirt with yellow labels. Suspect 4 and 5 wearing a black hooded sweatshirt. Information on this 338.
31 FB61. Shows follow-up from Crenshaw and Expo on our call.
21X35,
Crenshaw and Expo.
30 drive.
With LAPD, they indicate called back multiple times.
21X75, 21A1, and 21A97 en route.
Code 6 Charles, indicate verify location.
146 Drew. Incident 342.
7 or 1333 identified.
Keith, I have, but
one additional, yeah, please. 1150 77th Street.
I have.
Building is trespass of 69032 Balboa Boulevard.
Totally 15 is requesting an additional unit 1150 West.
Gerardo, yeah, I can probably,
740 South Silver Street, incident 037.
I can probably pull that. And 300 is for a half a night, which is 400, 4 hours or more.
Making contact with
Actually, Keith, I take that back. You asked if I see them. I don't see them. I know they exist. And there's one currently that exists. I don't see her. And there's one that played one on TV, and she's definitely not around anymore.
We made contact with the homeowner of 126 East 54, and there's nobody by the name of Wanda that lives here.
Good night, Wendy. Love you. I'll send you some pictures in the morning.
Page 116, your release from your movement.
She provided the address. Advise she's standing in front of the residence wearing a gray hooded sweater, blue, pink, and white pants.
13841, that's negative. There is nobody outside, and we just made contact with the homeowner. And it's definitely not a Wanda.
Southwest Unit 415 man assaulting a woman, 2600 West 43rd Place, 2600 West 43rd Place, upstairs unit. Code 3, incident 393, already 394.
Mondo, let's be honest, you never left.
Silent, 1711 179 Street, 1711 West 639.
Semi, 1781, go ahead.
Can't you copy code 4?
Well, Mondo, she has a point.
Robert, Item King, Ocean Robert, Item Nora, first name, number Ocean Union, Sam Edward Paul.
Roger, we're showing quarters.
Edward with a glass, 56200, 1213, 16.
Oh, well, Mondo, it's super close. Super close.
Agent Rescue 58.
Authorization available. Officer 1090.
Ouch. There it is.
I could be from Berlin down there to 2600 West 43rd Place.
Yeah, Frazzle, I did.
Whatever is into the area of 131
I did.
West 4th Street.
And he knows why.
In front of glass, and then I can see Robert Ida Olson, Robert Adams Nora.
He even asked me to unblock him on the other channel, and I said, why? Obviously, you're here. Why unblock? And you know me, he must have either have been
Ocean Robert,
racial
Ida, Adam, Nora.
or sexual.
North Hollywood, Unit Code 30 Ringer, 10801 Chandler
Those are basically the
Boulevard,
two reasons why.
North Hollywood. Code 2, incident 397. 57, go ahead.
I'm getting really tired of not having a story.
Around West 43rd Place.
I'd get a kick out of that, Gerardo. I would definitely get a kick out of that.
1583.
This is Squad 31 Maternity. 14814 South Butler Avenue, San Mateo Street.
I haven't figured out what we're doing for Halloween yet. I mean, I think I know what we're doing. I just don't know what the family costume is going to be.
I'm checking.
I don't know. I feel like Star Wars and superheroes is just too easy.
10:15. Can you give us one more addition? It's 2 total.
Charlie, 15 requesting 1 additional unit, 1150 West 77th Street.
301 Cookie Trust indicated verify location 357. No apartment number indicated other than upstairs.
Metro, engine 57, cancel 800, paramedic rescue.
I took on the control central valley, that's why we should do it.
Rescue 857, you can now discontinue.
Have you moved for our first station?
Your Washington office.
The additional unit to the additional unit, 1150 West 77th Street, 77th unit to respond, identify.
14 doors 43, 14 doors 43,
15821, can you send me incident 6496? 0196.
Call back requesting you call them. Do you have their number? I can put in the comments of the call. Any man unit, man of the vehicle, Victory.
Roland Heights, unit 158 of the Motel 6.
In front of John and
Edward. Yelling for a possibly a person being great home, South First,
Young, 475, employees in Young, 475, those are taking position. Code 2 incident 394, RG 931.
62,
Adam, Boy, Ida, Nora.
62, cancel the open door, 8921, Florida. Cancel my field. Metro, this way station, contact, 126, West 54, LAPD is Natalie.
Broadway 67 to Broadway, code 3.
Well, Traffic is evidence traffic, Sherman Way and the 170, Sherman Way and the 170, code 3, incident 15, pressure 402 1513.
Medical rescue 5 in.
56, 115, COP match, 3113, 26,000. 56, 115, COP match.
Hollywood, Channel 8.
Rescue 60, so further. Screaming woman, 3721 Olmsted Avenue, 3721 Olmsted Avenue. Possible subject vehicle, the black one on make and model vehicle. Country is in 0405 RV 373.
Patty, I had a good story last night. Like I said, I do better when you guys aren't here.
Code 19, respond for automatic gauge for pressure response. LAC. 8020,
Mondo, I have a 2017 truck, so I think I'm ahead of this deal.
Picture will be 119.975. 119.975.
Children follow Christina Wilshire and Western.
Unit, this is dispute 2219 Pasadena Avenue, to the PR office for direct to mail employee.
Gerardo, at this point, probably at least half.
TC Sherman Way, 70 freeway, code 3,
Because from 2012 to like 2014, it was all me. And then other people slowly but surely.
390 group.
Chevys fall apart pretty easy. The inside, not the motor, but I mean the plastic and stuff on the inside.
Elvis 17167 Greyhound Bus Station. Subject.
First responder, I don't know what that means.
Black sweatpants, brown shoes, code 2 and 411 RD 1309.
Fire en route to Big Rig versus
on RD 1513.
But you've already disclosed the cause. Do you still need that further?
Well, I think I'm over it.
I
think I'm over it. I'm tired of bickering with you guys.
We could possibly, we need to pull this thing out towards the parking lot of the gas station.
My 2017 is a four-wheel drive and only has 15,000 miles on it. I think I'm okay. And no lift kit. Although I did put shocks on it.
Freeway vehicles stuck under the semi truck. Code 3 incident 402. RD 1513.
What's your ETA? SV6 Red 5, what's your ETA?
Incident 341, RD 1437.
I'm coming down Laurel Canyon, it says 9 minutes on the GPS, so probably about 5.
Copy that. Try to park in front of it, and from what I understand, the vehicle is stuck under the semi.
Underneath a Big Rig.
Copy. The thing on Ball's Point says it's on Sherman Way. Is it on the freeway or is it on Sherman Way?
At this point, we cannot get anybody in the car as of yet.
They got it as on the freeway at.
Trying to tie that thing up with chains and pull it towards the gas station.
But it also has it in the description, Sherman Way under. So I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere around there. With or without victim, it might be visual enough to record.
Roger, give us a minute here, we're evaluating.
Copy, I just heard the size of one patient trapped. I'm going to try to access it from Sherman Way.
Copy that. I'm going to call you.
Okay, truck 89 with the engine. I don't know if you can see this or not, but the vehicle is trapped underneath the Big Rig, just in front of the rear dual.
Check LS. Sanctum Partners. 6425 miles Avenue, Unit 29, Gage Avenue.
Code incident 424, RD 2039.
Tampa and
339, stand by, I have the PR on the line.
Remain north of Rinaldi between Tampa.
17 99
I'm going to log 394, RD 932.
5 Lincoln 3 Mary units, code 4.
States there are 3 males
the Big Rig is considering bottled water, and the bridge is
female Hispanic adult and a red Mustang. Change harass customers so they can out the bar. Vehicle is parked on Firestone, tag 11.
I see rescue 60 on scene.
135 out of 135
Stand by for medical, with along with rescue 89.
135 points, Jennifer, response 3, 135 points. Over, all shot, If the informant drops off no light switches, no light switches the location. Either are you being in the mail with recent email, mail screen on white shirt, and realize stop to the location. The informant's no longer in the area and encourage to go. 505-139.
If you get to the 0294 and show us at scene. This is the chamber of the Oakwood.
Lincoln back 10-8.
Sam, 284, black Cadillac F-Plate.
Mondo, the Orange County area.
2039, the PR is requesting that you give him a call. Phone numbers in the comments of the call.
Johnny Walker, that's a funny scene. I don't really remember the movie, but I just remember the car pulling up 1 inch from the Pinto, and then the Pinto explodes.
7022, Roger.
Can you clear 751 from Fisherton from the Churchill on People Boulevard for clearing the wash?
4033rd Street, put James in 0433 1967.
Give it 955. Give me sure possible over there. Suspect 974 out of Capital. System of travel already.
4 Roger, traffic stop and William Street.
3090.
I have a located building.
LA left.
Letters with a number. Come on, man.
Can you do a little further?
An 8201 61326.
I used to 4, so exactly what Olmsted Avenue.
79 Willis.
Location 8629 Willis.
She was supposed to 8629 Wilson.
Control.
Heavy rescue 3 from
441
Sherman Way, I see.
104.
114.
You're okay.
I got the 5 and 2 0
Wow. Those weren't red lights or anything.
You heard what's going on, but we have one car that pushed underneath the side of a 18-wheeler. We're trying to pull it out right now, but it seems to be hooked up and engaged and pulling the trailer with it. We got a spot for you just south of the big reserve. Just to help us out with putting that thing up. We cannot access the patient right now.
That's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
One additional damage function for them now. Additional into number 400. Sherman IC, rep.
Power suspect 6801. Hollywood Boulevard is Coutu, 407-9645. Trespass suspect 1600 Vine Street, incident 297-9647. And a 415 group, Marathon and Western, incident 386-37-8. Correction 678.
471, you get 409.
77, 471 order. 13813, cancel your possible 484 suspect, 11th and Central, cancel by the PR. Incident 0378. Thanks, very much. What's 11?
Oops. Yeah.
27 cents to get an ambulance, battery domestic violence, base 2 location at 5957 Southwestern Avenue. Female stated suspect is employed by multiple state. 0444 or 1232.
Area call 039, no warrant, no one safety. 2014 Nissan 4-door, Harley, Robinson, 2825 Pleasant.
1987, the Sierra is in building C as in Charlotte.
2079. And it's code 6 on suspect, they're illegal one. Call the inside line.
One row.
3923 West 6th Street, 3923 West 6th Street, open 911 line code 3, incident 449, RD 2024.
You get 3 rounds to runway driver, direction 9730.
Roger, CFU.
Only the nature of the request. Pacific Pacific College McAdam 8 Henry Young William 201. Lone suspect over on 12th Street at the Arco gas station. Suspect vehicle is a gray Nissan minivan. Suspect male Hispanic wearing a black sweater, black hand. Demanding wallets from the customers passing by. So Austin Asset northbound Alvarado and offered to sell his handgun for $200. The handgun was not seen. Go to the
1030 North Evanwood Avenue.
I don't know in the back of the vehicle.
407-9645 identified.
Marco 12 Alvarado.
291 Roger. Altered by a male black and female black in a red Lexus. And she was pepper sprayed and cannot see. Fire is notified. CP is still at the location. CP is informant boyfriend at 14.
Blonde, black, root, dreadlocks, wearing a plaid shirt, had a gun in her pocket, not branded.
This is 137, difficulty breathing. 38734 North 5th Street East, Unit 1. Subject to
2923 West 6th Street. 8 John Charles Tom. 8 John Charles Tom. 608. Female Hispanic 390 wearing a black shirt, blue jeans. Code 2 incident 456 from 1112.
3X097 Roger.
0411.
Engine 43, squad 118, difficulty breathing. 1450 South Ponce Nova Avenue, Garrow Street.
71, can you look here for the...
Stay you up?
Yeah, we'll set them on a good lesson.
Transit, unit, man, 5350 Lincoln Boulevard, at the Red Line Station, train 219, car 563, traveling westbound, will arrive at that location in approximately 8 minutes. CPR, female agency dress, full direction of the suspect, male, white, or Hispanic, wearing a red sweater, no further description, taking pictures and harassing the TR. 2 incident 461, RD 1548. Heard only, Coast Correction incident 462, RD 1112.
Go down to Santa Monica, then go eastbound in Normandy.
Engine 148, squad 137. Stage for sheriff's route for an assault, ALS, Walnut Avenue, Harris 7.
Okay, so they go 6.
Engine 31, squad 98 with sheriff on scene, sick ALS. 16683 Paramount Boulevard, Harrison Street.
C-35 for 66 position, Vermont. 10.
We don't see any cast at all. Bridget, pretty much.
Narcotic suspect 4040 Morgan Avenue, number 2.
Mondo, what's up with you and people's weight?
10847, 10847, code value ringer, 18520 Wyandotte Street.
Why do you care about people's weight so much?
0469.
1681 is requesting a VTD unit and VTD supervisor. Language of
You got an eating disorder we should know about or something? Instead of shaming other people, maybe you should get some help.
160 Tom in seconds, respond code 160 Tom.
RD 2177.
Arrow dispatch 9 Carson 459 now, Arrow 9 please.
If it's crazy off of Rose Strand.
No, possibly using a camera.
10-4.
To enter the basement located near
Multiple units, I copy 1022 and confirm any code 37459 now, and fill in.
LX for 5 LX, you copying it?
Call on Harris
Stand by for a street.
Going into the residential area, low by.
It's off of Studebaker right now.
Hey, we're 9721.
652 out with 21.
He's still eastbound, passing Harvest in the residential area on the frontage road.
You saw passing Harvest, residential area on the frontage road.
It's on Santa Fe Springs.
Vehicle went north on Harvest from Rosecrans.
Northbound on Harvest from Rosecrans.
13479, 8666.
Wait for you on the call.
Got the phone 5 minutes out.
Air 24 is 5 minutes out.
Number 9 teller. Momentarily. 849, Roger.
31 331 command.
Somebody 83 at base. Let's confirm the unit 1022.
Aww.
331 is
About to say, check the alert, do what you got.
call back to your crew.
Stand by.
Have a good 40 call. The female is reporting that the gun transport for 130 minutes ago. Still, party.
31 Roger, there is a car here that
Is there a backup in a wrap up?
Roger, 1212 Alvarado.
Okay, 1
11 suspects.
have the next unit hold northbound traffic at Vigo.
I have you here. Thank you.
Units responding to the backup. Hold northbound traffic at Pico. Century 212, Henry is tonight rated 240.
Maintaining route 1212 Alvarado.
$17.56 and $17.91.
Yeah, 30. We're going to be through the Casa Bella Inn, 1212 Alvarado.
130 is code 6 and for another Casa Bella Inn, 1212 Alvarado.
Edge 120, Squad 119, SIC ALS, 24304 Rimford Place, Connected End, on Longview Drive.
L83 on for info, we lost visual of the bike, northbound Harvest, north of
Ah, it's a motorcycle. You're supposed to lose visual of it. You're supposed to get away.
Contact. PD's done either. Are you able to re-respond? Any available familiar without pass type, 1037?
Edge 119, Squad 61, SIC ALS, 2611 Rising Star Drive, Mountain Springs Road.
Get a line into the patient now, still viable, and probably in about another 5 minutes here should be extricated.
Hardcore from Domain, and I'm going to go there.
Yeah, 30. If I think you get a Pico and Alvarado, they can be downrange. So they can move all traffic out of the side.
77 Roger.
Here, code 6 on Pico and Alvarado, he's downrange, move all traffic.
Roger. 31, code 6 on backup.
21 Roger.
Vehicle is a silver BMW S351 4-door, license 6 Union George Boy 960, 6 Union George Boy 960.
Unit
Crashed into the wall,
1212 Alvarado, sufficient custody.
2177. 1681 is still requesting AT unit and VTD supervisor respond to 7709 Linker Shimonton 333 for confirmed K.
Sorry, unit ambulance cutting Broadway 84th Place. Broadway West 84th Place is suspect of female black. You can tell for further code 3 number 492 or 1267.
At Civic Center.
1FB 430347.
R1.
Control.
Okay, go ahead.
Verify the close line location.
368 Roger.
360 Roger. Thank you.
Here's the plan, I just 22 of them, they're headed back.
Incident 0493 RD 1383. Van Nuys Unit 44, suspect just left in 155 Van Nuys Boulevard from the Walgreens. Suspect number 1's a male, Hispanic, dark blue hat, dark blue sweater. Number 2's a male,
Very
middle
few
eastern
will be
ball,
able to
gray
back
hooded
up. He
sweatshirt.
copied the
Flash
code
coming
4.
further, 15 to
Will
497
be a
RD
sequence to the ground units.
Units for the back of 13 is over. Switch to some flags. You said code 6 as the backup? 22 Roger.
General.
45, Roger.
791, can you contact the DR and tell them to respond back to the hardbook on 211 Alvarado?
291, Roger, stand by. Any report unit, burglary from motor vehicle suspect right now, 830 North Vermont Avenue, in a Jack in the Box. Outside near the drive-thru suspect, female white, 50 years, wrapped in a colorful blanket or dress. Go to incident 499 RD203.
T-170.
3-1, Roger. Make a BB 14146, Adam, Zebra John, 95. 291, 6 Adam, Zebra John, 985.
Copy that. If you get a chance, give me some specifics on the patient's gender.
291, Adam, correction, 6 Adam, Zebra John, 985, no warrant. 2017, 1990 Nissan, sports vehicle, Alva Gloria Lopez, 1237 South Colorado, apartment 301. 91.
Outbound on Eastern right here from Tuttle. You're just 922 in the area, sir. Have extra cases.
You rated you like our misdemeanor 1221 West 3rd Street, CCR male next to a red Honda Civic. Suspect a male unknown in a black Nissan sedan, unknown license plate. Possibly entered Visconti Apartments at 3rd and Bexel, code 27504, the 237.
Hospital code 2 and RD 1383 identified.
You're now getting rescue 74 for difficult respiration. And our Laurel.
I'm at Western and Hill Road.
And FP60 are all code 6 still on Hollywood between Conga and Wilcox.
Okay, that's clear.
Mondo, you've said a lot of stupid things, but that's probably the stupidest thing you've said tonight.
Identify Squad 41, allergic reaction. Alcena Boulevard, Central Avenue.
CHP was looking for a crash. That's what CHP was doing. They were looking for the same crash we were looking for. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Whoa, what are you doing, dude? What the fuck you doing, man? Dude.
I'm getting a ticket now because they said I was impeding the ambulance from going through. From Herman Gulch campground. Copy, sir.
Copy that. That means you got into an argument with the CHP officer and he didn't like what you had to say. Tell him that Scott with LOUDLABS says hi. We apologize for being in the way. Go ahead and let him write you a ticket while you continue working. Also, make sure everything's recorded so you can fight it. I very seriously doubt you got in the way of an ambulance. He's just having a bad day and you got the bad end of it. Hope things are better, sir.
Just follow it all the way around. It's funny because the firefighter asked me to move, and as I was moving, the ambulance was going out. And he went around me, and then the traffic officer said to stay here, give me your license, and I told him straight that I was parking at the gas station.
Yeah, you'll be able to fight it, not a problem. Like I said, just record everything, and then also let him know I was just doing what the firefighter told me to do. The firefighter asked me to move. And if he doesn't agree with you, he doesn't agree with you, and, well, he'll have to go to court. Again, Mondo, that's your opinion. The guy's not drunk. He just doesn't have patience. You're all witnesses to what? You're all witnesses to what? I'm pretty sure the video is a witness.
Network code 204769667. And type out test fire only 6141 Hampton, please. Code 204799666. 0531 11851 Ohio.
Sure, sorry, count you. Send another code 217.
Nobody's attacking you, Mondo. You say stupid things, get stupid responses. Let me do a little introduction. High Maintenance Queen, meet Mondo. Mondo, meet High Maintenance Queen. You guys should hang out. Although Mondo, you probably can't live up to her standards, but you guys have things in common. You should hang out.
(9:40:59) have you arrived?
That's what I thought.
Victim is a female static life of early 20s, undressed. Two is 547 RD 459. Silent ambulance cutting at Rampart and Beverly, Tommy's Burgers. No specific description. Code 535 RD 230.
Like that now. 1254 Boston Street. Descending by in a blue SUV. 2 incident 0546 1522.
Rider up at Marathon and West. I think she is. Vehicle. Right out. Let's see if she returns to that.
Keith, what do you mean, the guy I know? I don't know what that means, and there's no court tomorrow.
Stand by.
I gotcha.
Bring a high hood, jerk right pants, try doors, go to the 553.
Sure. Gonna be at 10 freeway right at the Gramercy.
Female, she was talking to the female. One of them was on probation for sale, so I'm gonna run him real quick.
Roger, sounds good. I northbound of Washington.
Well, Mondo, again, you're wrong. I never had a girlfriend in high school. I didn't get a car until I was 18, and I told myself I wasn't going to get into a relationship or have a girlfriend until I can pick them up and take them on a date. So, again, you're wrong. Mondo, go back to playing video games.
units available. Hit and run felony 1225 Boucher Boulevard, code 26520, Nordy 257.
Mondo, I'm a 44-year-old adult male who has 3 kids. I don't play video games, dude.
For 17 suspects will be running on Coronado, north of Council.
What's your question, C-boy?
So, Pepper.
Andrew, I'm not about the view, man. I'm about freeway entrances.
I'll go to the unit only.
C-boy, that was a statement that you turned into a question. So, I mean, there's a lot of shootings in the United States. Correct. Yes, there is. Mondo, I bet you do. I bet you do. I'm just saying that I am a 44-year-old adult male. Not from Australia or Afghanistan. I understand you mean no harm. You can talk with me, but I'm also on my way to a possible story. And you haven't really asked your question yet. So ask your question, C-boy. And aren't you a communist country? How are you on the internet right now? D-Money, are you asking me a question, or are you...
Coronado.
I don't understand.
The next available unit, just one unit, respond to the Tommies, meet with FD, and get the victim info, please. We have one of the here.
Tommy, 1047, Roger.
Venue 318 Sharp Blue Leg, use armor, the kitchen knife. Code 7576 1245.
Wait, just simply. It's on the 3rd. Right now. That's why.
and went eastbound on Institute. We're gonna try to keep an eye on.
No story here.
Lincoln 308, and fully Santa Fe Springs is behind the stolen vehicle, southbound 605. I'm trying to get across the street right now. Copy. .605 and Weird. Copy, and they're going to...
Sammy has a copy of that as well. I have understanding advice number of occupants.
From the rear, it looks like it's two occupants.
Occupied 22.
Weapon used. 500 copy 132 occupants, the driver and the passenger. There is no possible destination. If there are no questions for 212 Henry, you can drop the patch. Any questions?
Okay, if we have responding questions.
I have 615 route to assist. Is there another unit route to assist as well?
Okay, location?
500, going to be approaching Saragossa, number 4 lane, 65 miles an hour.
Approaching Saragossa, number 4 lane at 65 miles an hour. If you want to come, you're going to be en route as well. And you just say that 2 units en route.
The street at Wyvern Wood Gardens. To the Trojan driver in the parking lot, subject to the Madison White College, number 2 of blue collar shirt.
I've had a copy of the visual there.
We're refusing to allow him to
Place one overhead now, we're looking for the CCF.
We're going to be exiting at the Washington West.
Exiting at westbound Washington, correction, Washington West.
Speech, want assistance from Pico Sheriff?
500, do you want me to set the SO as well?
That's the first.
Air 24, that is affirmed.
Mondo.
We're going to be westbound.
Not many people are gonna get that reference, but
Down Washington.
I appreciate that reference.
We'll wait for your
I just have Bristol standing by for an additional unit, so I should take one.
We're trying to get in position for passive.
Do you want for passive or telegraph?
We're going to be approaching passive now. Pico is 97. And we're going to be number 2.
West on Washington, approaching Passions, Pico SO is 97 now.
We weren't able to locate the car. Does the car wish to meet?
Lining up now. Pico's right behind us.
500, the company going to be lining up the vehicle, Pico SO is 97 behind you. All units stand by.
7 Union, 10.
500. The vehicle's still 47 miles an hour. Appears to be yielding. Right now.
10 for 47 miles an hour, close yield.
Century is monitor, mics for an open mic. Century.
Another copy is pursuit.
Approaching Rosemead and the number 3 lane.
Monitor, mics for an open mic. Century units, monitor, mics for an open mic.
Under the copy. Northbound on Rosemead from Washington, 20 miles an
People
hour.
should go from Boston. They're shooting on that channel.
Century units, please monitor mics for an open mic. Century units, monitor mics for an open mic.
We're going to be 40 miles an hour. Approaching
Sample 5, 8, I'm sorry. Perfect copy, there's an open mic on Century.
LAX 5. If you're not hearing it on CHP, it's also going to be on
Buena Vista Street.
Norwalk Pico Sheriff's.
4, all units stand by submersion. Again, all units stand by for fire on the submersion.
Number 70, 45 miles an hour, number 2 lane at Mines, still northbound Rosemead.
Northbound Rosemead at Mines, and number 2 lane at 45.
Northbound Rosemead
Northeast unit
at
incident
Mines.
0504. Air 24 overhead. We have 3 sheriff units 97, 4 sheriff units 97 now.
Cancel incident 0504.
24. Call 3.
Air 24, that's up from repeating the
All vehicles continuing northbound Rosemead coming up to Whittier. Speeds are about 30 miles an hour. Traffic light. We have 4 sheriff units behind your seats.
Northbound Rosemead approaching Whittier for 40 miles an hour. 3 PICO SO units are behind my unit.
They have 6 units 1022. Have sheriff take it over.
10 for 83,500. If you can 1022, and we'll have PICO SO units take over.
And the other 2 PICO units in the pursuit.
500 copy. Where did you copy that?
Copies, I'm going to get out with PICO.
We're copies of our PICO.
Hey, PICO, Sheriff 324. Vehicle's now eastbound on Whittier. And CHP no longer wants the vehicle. You guys want to take this pursuit over? This is 152. I'm now the number 1 in the pursuit.
Copy 152 now, the number 1 in the pursuit, eastbound Whittier. Speed and traffic.
Coast continuing eastbound Whittier at the pass-in. Speeds are about 3 miles an hour. Traffic's fine. Hey, PICO, watch command. Confirm you guys want to take this pursuit over?
Copy that. I'm exiting Whittier in about 2 seconds.
83 is status advised for PICO SO. Negative, they're not going to take over.
He's heading right to the 605. He's heading right at you.
Did pull out, they said 22. Just confirm we're
Yeah,
taking over.
copy. I'm looking at the airship.
Checking on that.
Coast continuing eastbound on Whittier Boulevard.
Squad 32 cancel.
That's like the 605. We're about 3 miles an hour. Traffic's fine. 3 minutes.
You want us to 1022 as well, or do you want to use your route to 18th Street?
Hey, let's just confirm the play is going to be Nora Boulevard.
Nora, call George 733, confirm.
Panther, we'll have an Air 24 follow it, and units will stay in the area. We'll go ahead and clear the air, but keep it restricted. Can you do something clear? It's 248.
Vehicle just passed the 605 underpass. And Whittier looks like he's converging onto the 605 northbound from Whittier Boulevard.
Panther,
Speed about 20 miles an hour. Traffic's fine. I have 3 sheriff.
Wearing a black tank top, black tank top, suspect vehicle parked in the alley right on the court. Go to incident 6
And Vehicle,
Party 201.
just want to get your guys' permission for them to take these.
Yeah, thanks for confirm. PICO.
We can have PICO 1022, they were in a trail, and I'll just inform what's going on with the band, we're going to reach the as well. We did it by orange and yellow as well.
Ecuador 723.
They don't have PICO 1022, and I copy a Chevy number 3 lane. What was the cost, 500?
Yeah, they're down Wheat Car, northbound.
Number 3 lane, northbound of Beverly.
Beverly Boulevard. Speeds are about 70 traffic light. But you guys gonna stay in the pursuit, or you guys gonna hold back?
CHP, how many units do you guys have in this?
Only 597, and there's a few occupants in the vehicle. I believe I have units trying to catch up as well.
And marine cover in color. And just confirm.
We only have 1 unit in this pursuit. You guys just stay with them until we get additional. Switch over to their frequency. First lead your car in the pursuit, and you can go ahead and call it.
Air 20.
Air 24, back with you. We'll go ahead and call 3. Vehicle northbound, 605, stop low. Speeds are about 35 miles an hour, traffic light.
And how many PICO units are?
Northbound 605, passing Roseville, 75 miles an hour, light traffic.
Just confirm that 152 is, number unit needs to be back up. Need to get it out. Coastal
151 is good. Unit 113 first unit 013 code 6.
Continuing northbound, Central 5, ready to come up to PEG. Speeds are about 30 miles an hour, traffic light, and here's
Rosecrans Avenue, Lineback Road.
Have they reengaged?
out there now, it's like one guy. I don't want to continue.
Copy has CCS 1020.
And the first, second, and third TICO units, once again, we're going to iterate with the only authorized units.
You're falling to 500 feet solo.
SAC 151.7.
Just confirming you want Pico to cancel.
That's affirmative. CC is going to continue with this, SME to 1022.
Triple, I'll pass it on to Pico for them to cancel.
Over into 200 control, so they're great. Vehicle to 35.
10 for 500, do you have an updated time?
Unit 024 first DHP. Going to 10.0 yourself. They have station personnel on speed that point. 152 copy, breaking off.
Mondo, stop talking. Jeez. There's a helicopter overhead. Okay?
Did you still want the patch activated?
Hey, thank you for the funny money. Thank you so much.
500 involved, 500 is going to be primary and solo, and we did advise the orange and yellow.
24 back with you, vehicle continuing northbound 605, coming up to Houston Valley. Speeds are about 30 miles an hour, traffic light, and sheriffs have capital self-service number 2. You have one phone each unit to pursue. The vehicle is exiting Valley, stand by for direction.
And for the vehicle to be exiting at Valley, and a copy at LA 1022.
And for the location, for 2 mail, number 1, blue LA vehicle, top 30 circuit.
We're going to be 97. Vehicle exited, vehicle is now westbound on Valley. Correction, looks like stand by for direction.
He's going to go southbound now, southbound on 605.
Alright, so the vehicle is now southbound on the 605 from Valley.
Vehicles are going to be southbound 605 from Valley, and a copy 21 is 97 with 500.
LAX Red 5, LAX, you got a passing shot?
Are you advising or asking? I'm sorry.
Vehicle down southbound 605 from Valley has 2 units in pursuit, both units.
Southbound 605 from Valley, 2 CHP units in pursuit.
You guys have plans to either pit or fight this vehicle?
Around 30 miles an hour, we can request permission to pit.
Alright, looks like you're planning to burn on the 60 freeway, stand by for direction.
And for you, is going to be taking the 61 by direction.
151 David and 1.5 pretty close unit.
Alright, suspect vehicle is now westbound on the 60 for the 605. Speeds are about 30 miles an hour, traffic light, units distance.
Westbound 60 from the 605, 30 miles an hour, light traffic.
I got 3 minutes and 60 in Crossroads. You want me to continue or accelerate here in this pursuit?
With this 13 for the 60, stand by for direction.
We're going to be at about 35.
Everybody get what you can. We'll see you at the end.
BBC 500, copy me at 35 miles an hour, exiting at 30 from the west 60, requesting permission to stay.
Okay, for the 50 freeway. Speeds are about 30 miles an hour, traffic light 2,
He's going to be popping out Peck at the 605. He just exited the 60. He's taking Peck south, which is going to put him at Peck in the 605.
Affirmative 5. Ignition's all right.
83 to state affirmative, Bush, confirm. Permission to pit. 83 500, did you copy?
Copy. You picked up the speed a little bit. We're going to wait for the file. I can take the permission to pit.
Let's go now southbound on Peck. You have no traffic ahead. To the intersection of the street, southbound Peck.
So continuing southbound Peck, no traffic.
Told you.
You're now going to be southbound 605 from Peck and 650, requesting permission to engage into the pursuit. 45 for the deputy, 650 engage.
That's a negative, only 2 units.
650, that's a negative, only 2 units.
Vehicle continuing southbound 605, looks like he's preparing to exit Rose Hill. Continuing southbound 605 from Rose Hill.
Southbound 605 from Rose Hill.
Alright.
Continuing southbound 605, approaching Beverly Boulevard. Vehicle to be in the number 2 lane.
Southbound 605 approaching Beverly, number 2.
Okay, with David, I think code for the 275. You can go out see further if there's any other answers. Sonic code 3, you can put that in your phone.
Vehicle continuing southbound 605 from Beverly. Speeds are about 65 miles an hour, traffic light.
Southbound 605 from Beverly, 65 miles an hour, traffic is light.
Hey, we're in the pursuit now.
83 Street, 9752.
Vehicle continuing southbound 605 and is exiting Whittier Boulevard.
Exiting up here.
Is eastbound on Whittier from the 605.
Eastbound Whittier from the 605.
Alright, vehicle is merging back onto 605 north from Whittier Boulevard. Speeds are about 45 miles an hour, traffic's light, 3, speed is 52.
Vehicles merging back onto 605 from Whittier, 40 miles an hour, traffic is light, speed 15 to 27.
Alright, vehicle continuing northbound, 605, approaching Beverly Boulevard.
units getting in position northbound 605 in Valley.
The vehicle preparing to exit Beverly Boulevard for the 605. Step by for correction.
Northbound 605, exiting at Beverly.
Negative. 50 folks now.
83 X-ray, copy, unit can catch.
Alright, vehicle exited, and then it's back down northbound 605.
Vehicle re-entering northbound 605 from Beverly.
LAX Red 5, LX, do you have a passing shot?
Yes, I did.
Hey, vehicle, doing northbound 605, speeds are about 80 miles an hour.
Awesome. You will be going to the end of this no matter what happens. And Lincoln 3 and myself are in the area trying to assist you.
Alright, looks like the suspect vehicle is doing northbound.
I got to change my batteries. They just died on my damn scanner, so you could advise any updates if I lose it.
Northbound 605.
I'm at 605 north of the 60.
I believe he's north
Vehicle northbound 605.
north 605 coming up to Pet.
Northbound 605,
I'm back online and I'm reconnected.
83 X-ray, copy, switch number 2 to the blue. All units, welcome number 2 to the blue.
Vehicle merging on the 60, step by for the rest.
624, time to vehicle to be merging on the 60, stand by for the rest.
And we'll copy you guys for the blue. I'll put over the blue right now.
Area 24, going to the blue, again, here, 32. Air the gold, CTN 2766, 0304. Stop.
Eastbound 60 from 605. Eastbound 60 from 605. Straight up, you were one of the S units.
339, Azusa Avenue. Speed about 75 miles an hour. Traffic light, 3 units in pursuit, clear 24. Past Hacienda, approaching Azusa now.
Confirm, are there any box parking in center?
This is why you always stay in the right lane when doing a pursuit.
Eastbound, possibly looks like he's exiting Azusa Avenue. Semi direction, 3 units in pursuit. Northbound, Azusa, over the 50 freeway, and you start stepping to pursuit. And just have successful then. Vehicle pit. This vehicle is stopped. You're going to be on Azusa, over the 50 freeway. LA21, 60197. Hey, CHP units, looks like you have a couple split tops right behind you. I feel comfortable with that. Find district sheriffs. Just 172. Five for truck 12. Can you find anything up there? No, attic is clear. Thermal imaging cameras bring it up nothing. We find nothing.
3 Unit 1, Edgewood Street.
I don't think it is fire issues.
Hey, why are you running? Why are you running? Thanks, Sarge. I figured I'd ask. Maybe she'll know. Hey, why are you running? Why are you running? Call yours part 1, I'll call mine part 2. Put my link in your email.
Got it.
Hey, any chance you had the camera in your hand during the pit?
No, I didn't.
All right, and I wasn't
Live?
No, I wasn't turned enough to get it. They pitted as I was making the turn, so the camera wasn't facing the pit, but I got enough to where I rolled up on it. I got some stuff.
All right, cool.
If you get yours done before mine, that's fine. That's about right. If I'm not mistaken, I was the furthest stringer away, but I got the best footage. Actually, I don't have a passing shot, but I do have following shots. So let's take care of all that. And, you know, usually my rule of thumb is, depending on how involved you get in the pursuit, is how long you stick around after it's over. I wasn't too involved, so I'm able to stick around and do my thing right now.
Newmont Avenue, 161st Street.
I should have just stayed where I was.
It happens, man.
Did
you get anything on it?
Huh?
Did you get anything on it?
I got them when they were in the transition. That was it. From this, but that's nothing. That's all you guys.
I mean, if you got it,
No,
may as well give it to him.
No, well, I'll give it. Not really nothing.
Gotcha.
It's like you guys got the better footage.
I ain't mad at it. Just gotta find it. All right, you guys look at that. Actually, I don't think we had competition here. You guys act like I'm not.
Turning pursuit. That's all about.
You guys act like I'm not seen. And no, I did see one competitor that wasn't with us, but besides that, there was 3 of us. Where are we at here? Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. Yeah, whatever. John, again, you act like I'm not here. I know who's at my scene.
LAX 98 pursuit.
Copy.
It's probably redundant just to say that. These all already know the fact that it was 98.
I think we're all 3 there. The radios.
Want me to get out of here?
Yeah, can you?
No problem.
I'm just trying to organize something, get some movement going.
Gotcha. Right. I'm gonna reverse it and then head out on the freeways. Will that work?
Fine.
All right. All right, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye. You got your action, you got your story, you got your guns, you got your suspect, you got your everything. So I will talk at you guys in the future. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the support. Remember, tomorrow is promised to no one. Hug your loved ones. Later, losers.